Have you ever wondered what wraps our planet like a protective blanket and makes life possible? That's the atmosphere, an essential ingredient of our Earth that often goes unnoticed but plays a crucial role in our everyday lives. The atmosphere is a mixture of different gases that envelops the Earth, held by the planet's gravitational pull. It's like an invisible shield, extending about 393,000 miles into space. This protective layer is primarily composed of nitrogen and oxygen, with small amounts of argon, carbon dioxide, and other trace gases. But what's so special about this gaseous envelope? Well, the atmosphere serves several key functions that sustain and protect life on Earth. It absorbs and scatters sunlight, helping to regulate the planet's temperature and providing the light necessary for photosynthesis. It's also a protective shield against harmful radiation from the sun and meteoroids. The atmosphere is like an unsung hero, making sure our Earth doesn't get too hot or too cold, but stays just right for us to live comfortably. It's also the reason we have weather. The changes we experience in temperature, humidity, wind, and precipitation are all due to the atmosphere's dynamic nature. Moreover, the atmosphere is a crucial element in the water cycle. It carries water evaporated from the Earth's surface, forms clouds, and brings it back as precipitation, replenishing our rivers, lakes, and oceans. It's also worth mentioning that the atmosphere is not uniform. It is divided into layers based on temperature. Starting from the Earth's surface, we have the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Each of these layers has unique characteristics and plays a specific role in the Earth's climate system. So, the next time you step outside and take a deep breath, remember you're breathing in more than just air. You're experiencing the atmosphere, a complex, dynamic system that keeps our planet habitable and life thriving. Without the atmosphere, life as we know it would be impossible. The atmosphere isn't just a single layer, but a complex structure of different layers, each with its own unique properties. Now let's take a closer look at these layers. First up is the troposphere, the layer closest to Earth's surface, where all of our weather events take place. Think of rain, snow, wind, everything that shapes our daily weather occurs right here. It's also the layer where we live and breathe. Next is the stratosphere, which is above the troposphere and extends up to about 32 miles above the Earth's surface. This is where you'll find the ozone layer, our planet's sunscreen, protecting us from the sun's damaging ultraviolet radiation. Moving upwards, we reach the mesosphere, the middle layer of the atmosphere. This is the layer that protects us from meteoroids. When these space rocks hit the mesosphere, most of them burn up, creating what we know as shooting stars. Above the mesosphere is the thermosphere, a layer that's incredibly hot, with temperatures that can reach up to 2,000 degrees Celsius. This is where the northern and southern lights occur, due to the interaction between solar particles and gases in our atmosphere. Finally, the exosphere, the outermost layer of our atmosphere. This layer gradually fades into outer space and is primarily composed of light gases such as hydrogen and helium. Satellites orbit the Earth within this layer. From the weather-creating troposphere to the satellite-hosting exosphere, each layer of the atmosphere has a unique role and importance. They protect us from harmful solar radiation, enable communication technologies, create breathtaking natural phenomena, and much more. Each layer plays a crucial role in the functioning of our planet and our daily lives. So, the next time you take a deep breath of air, remember, it's not just air, it's a part of a complex and vital system that makes life on Earth possible. Ever wonder how weather and climate are formed? The atmosphere holds the answer. The atmosphere is a dynamic system, constantly in motion, and it plays a pivotal role in shaping our weather and climate. It's a bit like a grand conductor, orchestrating a symphony of weather patterns and climate conditions. Now let's delve into how this works. The atmosphere is the medium for the water cycle, a crucial process that drives weather patterns. It all starts with the sun heating the Earth's surface. This heat causes water in oceans, rivers, and lakes to evaporate and rise into the atmosphere. Once this water vapor cools, it condenses to form clouds, and under the right conditions, this results in precipitation, rain or snow, that replenishes water on the Earth's surface. But the atmosphere's role doesn't end there. It also helps regulate the Earth's temperature, which is essential for maintaining a climate suitable for life. The atmosphere acts like a blanket, trapping some of the sun's heat. This process, known as the greenhouse effect, prevents all the heat from escaping back into space, keeping the Earth warm enough to sustain life. The composition of the atmosphere is crucial to this process. Gases like carbon dioxide and methane are particularly good at absorbing heat, contributing significantly to the greenhouse effect. However, an increase in these gases can lead to an enhanced greenhouse effect, causing the Earth to warm excessively, a phenomenon we know as global warming. This interconnectedness of atmospheric processes shows how changes in one aspect can ripple through the system, impacting weather and climate. For instance, a warmer atmosphere can hold more water vapor, potentially leading to more intense rainfall and storms. So you see, the atmosphere is not just a passive layer of gases surrounding our planet. It's a dynamic, active system that plays a significant role in shaping the world as we know it. Our weather and climate patterns are a direct result of the complex interactions within the atmosphere. Our actions have a profound impact on the atmosphere, but how exactly do we alter this vital resource? We're about to delve into the fascinating, albeit sobering realm of human influence on the atmosphere. Let's start with a term we've all heard before: pollution. Pollution in its broadest sense is the introduction of contaminants into the natural environment that cause adverse change. When we think of atmospheric pollution, we often picture smog-filled cities choked by the exhaust from millions of cars and industrial processes. These activities release harmful substances such as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides into the air, contributing to acid rain and various respiratory health issues. Now let's talk about greenhouse gases. These are gases in Earth's atmosphere that trap heat. They let sunlight pass through the atmosphere, but they prevent the heat that the sunlight brings from leaving the atmosphere. The main greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Human activities, particularly burning fossil fuels for energy, agriculture, and deforestation, significantly increase the concentration of these gases in the atmosphere. This brings us to the concept of global warming and climate change. As the concentration of greenhouse gases increases, more heat gets trapped in the atmosphere. This is leading to an overall warming of the planet, known as global warming. But global warming is just one aspect of climate change. Changes in the amount of extreme weather events, shifts in wind patterns, and long-term changes in rainfall and temperature averages are all part of this complex issue. Let's not forget, the atmosphere is not just a victim of our actions, it's also our life support system. It provides us with the air we breathe, protects us from the harshness of space, and plays a crucial role in the water cycle and weather patterns. Our choices today will determine the health of our atmosphere for future generations. Let's make sure we're making the right ones. What does the future hold for our atmosphere? The answer lies in our hands. As we stand on the brink of a new era, the future of our atmosphere is a topic of paramount importance. The challenges we face are as vast as the atmosphere itself, but so too are the potential solutions. It's a complex puzzle, and every piece matters. The first challenge is climate change, a global issue amplified by our actions. The burning of fossil fuels has increased the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, resulting in a rise in global temperatures. This warming effect is causing extreme weather patterns, sea level rise, and loss of biodiversity. The second challenge is air pollution. Industrialization and urbanization have led to an increase in harmful pollutants in our atmosphere. These pollutants not only damage our environment but also pose significant health risks. But there is hope. Technology and innovation are offering solutions to these problems. Renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydroelectric power are becoming more prevalent, reducing our dependence on fossil fuels. Technological advancements are also helping us monitor and control air pollution more effectively. On an individual level, we can make a difference too. By adopting sustainable practices in our daily lives like reducing, reusing, and recycling, we can minimize our carbon footprint. We can choose to use public transportation, cycle, or walk instead of using private vehicles. We can plant trees and support conservation efforts. Education is another crucial piece of the puzzle. The more we understand about the atmosphere and the impact of our actions, the better equipped we are to make informed decisions. As educators, we can foster this understanding and inspire the next generation to value and protect our atmosphere. In the end, the future of our atmosphere is not a distant abstract concept. It's the air we breathe, the weather we experience, the world we leave for our children. It's a collective responsibility, a shared legacy. The future of our atmosphere depends on our actions. It's up to us to make the right choices for our planet.